first Mid-South, and you know, it's like jinxing myself a little bit. So I was like, man, it's been a while since I've crashed. I've been really lucky, like all last year, no crashes, not even one. And I did some pretty wild shit on my bike, like the impossible routes. Like we go down some nasty ass canyons and mountains, and of course the racing. But this one, I had a feeling it would be a challenge because you can't see in front of the pack. You know, you're in the back and there's dust. And the start was so sketchy. It was a big fight for the stream crossing. I kind of missed out on that, and you know, it's kind of in the middle of the melee of the front group, but not poorly placed, maybe 20th and 30th. And then coming out of it, a guy got caught in a rut, went over the bars. I ran over the corner with his helmet.
California.
And man,
the 2024 Mid-South.
I was like, that was a rough hit he just took.
Non-binary champion right there, Lee King.
Made sure he was getting up, making sure he was all right. But of course the pack's like, wow, just friggin' taking off. And then
we had Race McBride come in too, right behind.
I got back into it and kept chasing it. It felt pretty good. Linked up with some good chase groups. Caught the front actually. After about 40 minutes of chasing, it was really difficult.
Scott from Minneapolis.
Thought it was all good. I was like, all right, the pace is not that bad. I can handle this. And then we got toward the Narnia section. A few miles before that, there was a section where it slowed up a little, and I went to go around someone.
That's
and I
Hendrix
couldn't
right there.
see why there was no one on the left because there was a rut.
You did all
the size of a bathtub. Right? I'm like,
oh, first year? Okay,
I knew I was fucked as soon as I saw it because I was in it, and then wham, the bike's in the air, slammed my shoulder, cut my knee up, and was really, really lucky. I was able to get back up. Headset was fucked up, had to definitely like twist it straight, but I was able to rally and kept on going, and you know, I was like, maybe I could just find a good group to ride with. I'm not going to catch the front group at this point, but I can at least finish a decent race if I just can get over the pain. Like if the pain starts to subside a little. And I was pedaling a little crooked because I couldn't pull on the bars. But I started to link up with a good group, get back into a rhythm. I'm like, okay, this group's the second group on the road. It's not a bad group to be in. And I'm talking to the camera. I'm like, all right, rest of the race, no crashes. I look up. There's a guy cross-rutted sideways, falls over. I hit his down tube and his top tube like a ramp.
Steven from Dallas, Texas.
And I'm in the air like a kid on a tricycle hitting the ramp for the first time.
Blake from Fort Smith. Scott from Rogers, Arkansas.
Hit the grass.
From Irving, Texas.
I got like grass in my helmet. Like I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Kansas.
Sometimes you gotta take the good with the bad. Sometimes you gotta just roll with the punches. And I said I always thought rugby was a cool sport, but cycling's just as rough. So glad to finish Mid-South. You know, the harder it is to finish a race, the better it feels at finishing it, to be honest. You know, result, you know, a good result is kind of like, it's a great thing, but the feeling of overcoming adversity, that's priceless. I mean, that's even better in a lot of ways. So, I'll be back.
Awesome. Enjoy the route and enjoy the event.
Yeah, that was great. Great route, great event. You know, my favorite part about Mid-South is the vibe, the scene, Bobby. You know, he's really injected a lot of love and energy into the event. It's grassroots, it's not corporate. You know, and the details. The map that's a poster on the other side, the food, the people, the vibe, and you know, everybody's super encouraging. You know, like we're passing people who are doing the 50, cheering them on, or cheering us on. You know, it's not so serious that it's like killed the fun. And I'd say like the spirit of gravel was always kind of like a, you know, what the hell is that, you know? But you know, if there's an event that epitomizes the spirit of gravel, it's this one, for sure.